Thanks for being nice.
You're welcome.
Cam, anything said on the sideline before you guys took over for that final drive?
Nope.
Not a single thing?
No, we just had to go back out and just try to put some points on the board.
I mean, with this team going through this all the time, I guess at this point nothing really needs to be said on that sideline. You guys know what the deal is.
Nothing at all. We just got to go out and execute.
How do you feel the offensive line performed today?
I mean, we played pretty well. A few times, you know, we edgy on blocks sometimes. That's why the holes weren't there as much as they were supposed to be. You know, at least from my perspective from playing, you know, I didn't really see it. I see on film more, but I feel like it was a little edgy on blocks sometimes. Well, for me personally, but I mean, we played all right. We picked up because they threw a lot at you blitz-wise from Boston College. You know, those guys had a long time to prepare for us, and they brought a lot of good stuff. You know, we picked up the blitzes. We just had to pick it up on the run. We didn't pick it up on the run as well.
Cam, was this fourth quarter feel a little different? I mean, in some of the other games you guys came back, you had all the momentum on your side entering the fourth. This one, you had to, you know, kind of survive late into the 4-minute mark. Did it feel different this fourth quarter than some of the other ones?
I mean, it felt a little different seeing as we playing a different opponent because, you know, Boston College, they tried to run the clock out on us. You know, they don't want to put us on the field a lot of time to get momentum and get going as an offense. So, you know, they did a tremendous job with the game plan they had put in. You know, so I mean, I mean, it was, you know, a lot of respect for Boston College always. They've always played us great since I've been here. So, you know, I mean, big ups to their coaches, you know, and their players and their coaching staff for just, you know, preparing so well.
As an offensive player, when they're driving down on their last drive and the clock is ticking away, I think they went 8:52. As an offensive player, do you start, you know, getting nervous, or are you just waiting for the defense to get the ball back? Because, like you said, you know, they tend to try to drain that clock.
I don't know. I couldn't tell. Honestly, I'm lost words when it comes to that question because, you know, we always just find a way to get the ball back. You know, I mean, without them putting the points up on the board, you know, it's all about timing. I guess, you know, we play situations well as a team. You know, and that's all I can say about it. You know, we don't want to put ourselves in those types of situations, but we know how to play in those types of situations, and we go out and we execute when it's time to execute.
How long did that drive feel? They said they had the ball for 9 minutes on the sideline. How long did it feel?
Well, it felt like we were on the sideline for about a whole quarter. It was so long, you know. We were just, every time it was a third down, we get on our edge of our seats ready to get up, and then it's just like, oh, man. But, you know, I always have faith in our team, and I know that we can come out on top. So, I mean, I have faith that our defense will make a big play. We'll come up with a stop. So,
what kind of challenges did the conditions present, if any?
Well, you know, this is my second game in center, but, you know, you can't choose what kind of weather conditions you play in. And, you know, being a rainy day, it was something that, you know, ever since I started taking reps at center, you know, practicing, preparing for this moment, you know, we've always had wet ball Tuesdays. And, you know, we practice with wet balls on Tuesday, you know, to start practicing. It kind of felt really natural. You know, I had a couple of snaps that were high early in the game, but not crazy. So, you know, I feel like I was very prepared thanks to our coaching staff.
Which fun is it to watch?
Is it to the point where you guys get the ball back after BC misses the kick that you've done this so much now you feel like it's almost a guarantee that you're able to move the ball, put yourself in a position to score at the end of the game?
I try not to think about it like that. I just try to go out and just, you know, like I said, execute. We have been in a situation a lot of times, more times this year than I've ever been in Florida State, but it's just been a tremendous feeling to know that you can go down and just get points. Whether it be a touchdown or, in our case, not a field goal. So, I mean, it was a great feeling to get back on the field and just have the game in our hands and not leave it up to them.
See, Calvin's had some big runs the last couple of games in that last drive for you guys. Just talk about what he brings to you guys down the stretch.
You know, a lot of people give Jameis all the credit, you know, a lot of times for wins, but, you know, I give a lot of credit to Dalvin. You know, he's been there. He's had some tremendous runs late in games for us these last few weeks, and, you know, as a freshman, that's very, very, very important and very critical. So, you know, I feel like Dalvin's really helped us a lot, you know, and not taking anything away from Jameis, because we know Jameis is a great football player, but, I mean, it's just been tremendous to have somebody who can come in and just run the ball, you know, and just put the ball where it needs to be and just continue to take time off the clock and get first down.
It's fun to block for him.
It's fun to block for all of that.
Does it get frustrating for you guys to come in here and answer the same questions whenever we close games?
kind of used to it, man. So I don't really think much of it. But you know, like I said, it's not a situation that we like to put ourselves in every week. But we know how to play in these type of situations, so we don't stress and we don't worry when it gets there. We just go out and try to take one for the time.
What was the mood